Hey guys, I made it back to my house all the way from London, and let me tell you, it was a hectic ride. Here comes my puppy. She's gonna say hi and probably knock the phone over. Hello! Hello. You're so big. You're so big. Say hi to everyone. My dog is the size of a small pony. And she stands here whenever she needs attention. Thank you. Thank you. You're right there. We're just gonna do the video from right here for right now. Hello. Hello. No, we're not. Yes. Attention. She needs attention. Don't bark at the neighbors. Don't do it. That's my Great Dane. Her name is Luna. Really basic, but I still love it. And I love her so much. And she's so old. Guys, I feel fear. Anywho, getting home from London to now was insane, and that's why I haven't posted at all, because it's been so hectic and crazy. So while we were in London, the first couple days everything was fine, and then they're like, everything won't start to shut down until next week, and we're like, okay, so I'll be able to have the opening of the show and I'll speak at the opening, and then we'll be fine. I'll be fine. And then the Prime Minister was like, actually, we're gonna start shutting down now. And we were like 2 days into the trip and we're like, okay, so everything closed almost immediately, and they don't have like really big grocery stores in Europe. It's just not a thing. They have markets, but no one was at the markets. All of the places to eat were gone, so we ate bread, and I am gluten intolerant pretty bad. But the bread over there is so good, guys. It's just, let me tell you, they do something different to it, and it's just superior. So I cheated, and I ate lots and lots of bread, and now my body hates me for it, but you know, it's okay. I'm alive. Yeah. So everything closed, and the show was like, we're still gonna do it, we'll be fine. And then overnight, London was shut down, and the director, the head of the art show, was like, it's not happening. Like, okay. And then our airlines emailed us, and they're like, are you still planning on flying home? And we're like, yes, please don't cancel our flight. And so we actually moved our flight and got an early flight out, which is really lucky for us because our original later flight was later canceled, so we wouldn't have been able to get home. But customs in the airport wasn't bad, and the flight was insane. It was a Boeing 787, and you know those are huge, and the crew outnumbered like the people on board. There was no one. Like, I talked to literally every flight attendant and every pilot on the plane, and they're like, this is insane. Like, you could lay out anywhere you wanted because there were like 4 people on the top deck and like 9 people on the bottom deck. That's it. It was nuts. So, flew home, got to college, packed up my entire life into 2 cars, and then my mom and I drove like the 40+ hours across country from Virginia to Seattle. And let me tell you, I hate driving. I hate it so much. People are bad at driving. Semi-trucks are frightening. The weather is, I literally drove through pretty much everything and tornado warnings. Not an earthquake though. We went through rain, wind, like scary wind, to where I was like, Mom, we need to slow down, the Jeep is about to blow over. Hello. That's my puppy again. Rain, hail, snow, more snow. We went up. We started at the bottom of a mountain, and then we went up. It wasn't even a very tall mountain, but we like drove up, and it went from hail to snow, back down the mountain, hail, snow, rain. And then we drove, and then it was just insane. So much driving. We did it in 4 days. We slept in the car last night. It was really freaking cold.
And now we have 31 plus hours of driving. Yay! Yay.
I have made that drive multiple times by myself, but it doesn't get any better. We saw cool bird migrations though. That was a plus. But as I was driving across the country, I realized I have a whole lot of pet peeves and a lot of rules that I think people should just know, but they don't know. So it's just, these are Ryan's rules of the road and what I think when you drive and you're not very smart. Because seriously, don't cruise in the left lane. But here's the video. Funny thing, we bought this at the beginning of the trip before I get to like my rules of the road. And I want you to notice how this side the fuzz is totally fine and how there's this nice little slash right here on my chest from my seatbelt. I've washed this a couple of times and I've like scratched it and brushed it. The fuzz is like permanently matted down. So now I'm gonna have a permanent seatbelt stripe on me on this fuzzy thing. It was $6. Sam's Club. Best $6 you'll ever spend. Even has a little Velcro thing. But now I have a permanent seatbelt buckle on me. So that's always nice. But these are my rules of the road, and please embed these into your hearts, spread the word, learn how to drive. Hello. Love you very much.
Hey guys, I'm currently driving across the country with all of my crap from college in my car because I'm graduating, I'm done! And my entire life had to fit into this car, and my mom's driving another car in front of me. But it's been an experience packing, and college was fun, but I thought I would do some tips and rules and tricks for the road today because I've done a lot of driving in my time. I've driven across country, which takes roughly 40 hours from literally across the country. Virginia to Washington State 4+ times now, so that's like 40 hours, 4 times, 160 hours of driving. So I've done this a lot, and there are lots of tricks I know because I've been in the car so much. Ugh, man. Some roads are very bumpy. So we're gonna start with rules of the road, common courtesy type stuff that I feel like you should know, and then we'll go into like things I like to have in my car that you should never forget, and honestly, having them in your car 24/7 wouldn't be a bad idea either. So, rules of the road. Rule number 1, unless you are actively passing people, do not be in the left lane. I didn't realize that this wasn't a thing that people just do until I went to the East Coast. On the West Coast, everyone gets it. If you are in the left lane, you are faster than fast, you are passing people. Like, you don't sit in the left lane unless you're getting around someone. And then I went to the South and the East Coast in general, like, people don't get over. Don't sit in the left lane. Like, don't leave the right lane unless you absolutely have to get around a slowpoke. And if you're in the left lane and you're still passing people and there's someone behind you riding your bum because they want to go faster, just get over for 30 seconds. It's okay if you have to slow down. And let the fast person be fast. I mean, it doesn't hurt you. And they just want to go fast, and it's just annoying that they are riding your bum, so just let them go around. Like, that's my rule number 1. It drives me crazy. Just get out of the left lane if you're not going fast. I also am one of the people that has a lead foot, so I am the fast person behind you riding your tail telling you to get out of the way. And my glasses keep slipping because I haven't adjusted the ear things so that it will stay on my face correctly. Rule number 2, if there is someone on the side of the road, like parked on the side or pulled over trying to fix something, don't zoom past them in the right lane. That would be one of those situations where, yes, get out of the right lane into the left so that you give them a little bit of space. Truckers get this and they know to like give you space because when they drive by, it's a big wind that follows and it like kind of rips you. I don't know if you've ever been stopped on the side of the road, but If a trucker or a car drives right past you, the wind will move you. And it's not a fun experience to try, fix your car and, why am I pulled over and why won't it work? And then have these cars feel like they're about to hit you. So truckers get it, but I feel like a lot of vehicles don't. A lot of little car drivers think it's okay because they're a little car. You still have a big wind, and it's still pretty frightening to have a car speed past you at 70 miles an hour. So, rule number 2, if someone's pulled over to the side, don't ride up on them. Don't do it. It's not nice. My next rule number 3, don't bright people. When you're driving at night and you have incredibly bright lights on and someone is riding you with their brights and it hurts your eyes. It hurts the person's eyes in front of you, and it's just really rude. It's actually illegal. 300 feet plus or something is the law, where you're not allowed to have your brights on unless the person is that far away from you. So don't bright people. It's not fun. Whoa, semi's about to crush me. Okay. So turn off your brights when you get behind someone or you're close to someone. It's freaking rude. Don't do it. And even if you're 300 feet back, that's still not enough of a distance for me. If there's someone in front of you, just don't have your brights on. You really don't need them unless it's pitch black. And even then, common courtesy just to have your regular headlights on and not bright people. Those are my top rules that I can think of right now. I know that there's more. Mainly just get over if you're slow, please. You're killing everybody. You're killing us. Killing me, Smalls, you're killing me. Like these people in front of me, killing me. I might have slight road rage, but I wouldn't call it rage as road annoyance. Yeah. Oh, and driving in the rain and snow, people, you're gonna be okay. You don't need to go 40 miles under the speed limit. That's actually really dangerous. If you feel that afraid, just get off the road. We had this little lady driving, and she was going so slow, the semi had to swerve into us because he was just gonna ram her off the road. Sorry, the thing holding my phone is a pop socket hook on my vent so that I can go around in anything. So it jiggles downward because the phone's a little too heavy. On to things I like in my car. Number 1, water. Always have water. Even if you're a soda drinker, have water. Water is just amazing, and you get really dehydrated sitting and traveling. I know you're not doing a lot, but if you keep yourself hydrated, you'll feel better, and the 30 plus hours of driving or even 6 hours of driving you have won't feel as bad if you have water in your system. I also recommend having a sugary drink with you. So I like tea because I don't like super sugary drinks. I don't love soda or energy drinks. But those are great too. If that's your sugary drink, I would have water as a basic and then some type of sugar water to help you get along with life. As far as food goes, crunchy, loud stuff, chips, crunchy fruits like grapes, crunchy vegetables, carrots. I have eaten so many salted almonds that my tongue burns. And I pretty much can only drink water right now because the sugary, my tea even is hurting my tongue because I have had so much salt. It was a poor choice. But I just love salted almonds so much. Oh, guys, they're so good. Yeah. Anyway, next thing. Since the virus is going around, and in general, I have hand sanitizer in my car for when I go and stop at rest stops or gas stations. I always use hand sanitizer, but especially now with COVID-19, use hand sanitizer every time after you get out of your car, and then I'd have wipes to like wipe your hands and your car handles down after, because college students are getting it because everyone's trying to get home so they can quarantine themselves like me. But then we're stopping at gas stations to refill, and it's the gas stations that are spreading it. So people are contracting it at the gas station, and then they're carrying it home with them, and then everyone has it at home. So make sure you hand sanitize and use wipes. Wash your hands. That works the best. And I've seen so many signs just along the freeways and highways of like, flatten the curve, wash your hands, stay home. So hand sanitizer in general is nice to have in your car. Since hand sanitizer is so drying, I put hand lotion in my car. I always have hand lotion because I get really dry hands. Hand lotion is my savior, and chapstick and hand lotion belong together. Everyone should have that in their car for road trips. Like, there's nothing worse than eating something and all this crunchy, salty food that we're eating, and then having no chapstick to help your lips as you suffer through a 6-hour drive of just... Yeah, it's bad. I've done it. I've done it before, and after that I was so scarred, I knew to never do it again. Yeah. Other stuff I keep in my car, I keep like a mini first aid kit. It's about this big. And it has like basic stuff, band-aids, bandages, like cleaning, alcohol wipes type stuff for cuts. I also have like a mini sewing kit. I have sewn someone shut before. It was an experience. Don't make your own cannons, kids. It's dangerous. Yeah, those are the basics. I always keep like plastic silverware in my car too, because like you're eating and like you don't always want fast food, so you'll grab like yogurt, and then you get in your car and you're like, how do I eat this yogurt? And you're like, and it's really awkward and you make a mess everywhere. So keep plasticware in my glove box at all times. And I always have a knife in my car. You never know when you need to like cut stuff up, like an apple or like a stick. It's just handy. Like a little baby Swiss Army knife type deal. And then clothes, wear something comfortable and layer. Like, you're gonna get hot flashes, or someone else in the car with you is gonna want it cold and you're gonna be freezing, so you're gonna want more layers. I got this at Sam's Club for $6 because I packed up my life and then I brain farted and I forgot to leave stuff out to wear on the way back. So I didn't have any clothes besides like the 2 outfits that were in my dirty laundry basket before we left. So I cleaned those and now I'm wearing one of them. This thing is actually the greatest, but it has so much static in it that when I touch stuff, I can literally see electricity come off my fingers. So it's fantastic because I'm basically wearing a blanket, but I'm also electrocuting myself every time I touch anything. But those are like my rules of the road, my car recommendations, my outfit recommendations. I'd also wear like flip-flops to finish off the outfit, or slides or something that like you can take your shoe off in case your foot cramps. Just easy things.
Me driving and
I hope none of you have to drive across country, and if you do, drive safe, pay attention. If you can't multitask, don't try to do it in the car. That's a bad time to experiment. And yeah, have great music. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Have a good drive. Be safe out there, ladies and gents. Be safe.
Thank you for watching. Cooper and I appreciate it. Let me know if you think of any other rules or recommendations for the road. that you think I missed, or that you would recommend, or other pet peeves you have. I want to know. I want to know if people are as crazy as I am about driving. Have a good one, everyone.